Max, can I have a sip of beer in my mouth? The wine dries out my mouth.
Yeah, no problem.
Water.
Yeah, it's like water.
The only reason I'm nervous right now is because I don't want to forget to say anything, but that would be impossible. So hi, my name's Daniel and I've been here for about 2 months now. So I'm from the US and I got a remote job and I really wanted to capitalize on being able to travel while working. So I didn't want to do anything, super generic, go to a big city or do something that, everyone else was doing. I was really looking for a unique experience. So the first place I looked, one, because I like the wine and also because I wanted to learn more about the culture was France. So I literally went on Airbnb, put the location as France, and just cruised Airbnb listings for hours. And when I came across this place, at first my initial thought was like, there's no way this place could actually exist. There's no way it could be real. Just looking at the photos, it was honestly spectacular, and I felt a spark, like this is exactly what I've been looking for. So I reached out to Raphael and just to check in and see if the place was available and also if it was real, kind of to gauge the place. And I ended up booking it for a few months. Upon arriving at the castle, it was truly a fairy tale. Opened up the gates and I was greeted by the owners and basically brought up through a storybook picturesque pathway lined with trees to then see the castle for the first time, and I'm like, yeah, this is real. Working on a time zone difference, I was a little nervous at first because I would be working from 3 p.m. to around 11 p.m. at night local time, but it really gave me the opportunity to wake up, enjoy the day. There are essentially endless gardens and forests to explore here. Not to mention the town is a close walk. So I would wake up in the morning, I'd see the sun coming through my window, and I would get up and just go for a run along the path here. I did that every day, and I can tell you that it never got old. I truly was immersed by not only nature, but the setting of the castle. Oh shoot, the wine glass is gonna move, right, in the shot?
No, that's fine.
I wasn't initially looking for a co-living space, but when I found out that was the deal here, I was honestly really excited about it, but also slightly nervous, just because, you never really know what you're going to get in a co-living situation. But the first night I arrived, and as I was unpacking, I got a text from Raphael saying, we're going to a friend's restaurant, would you like to join? And I'm like thinking to myself, I'm super jet lagged, I've been up all night from the flight from the US, and I'm just really not sure if I'll be awake, but I was like, it's the first night, I really want to meet everyone, let's see what happens. And we rode through the countryside, took the scenic route through the sunset in Raphael's old Jaguar, and I was like, I'm literally in a movie right now. And we pull up to Saumer, and we had just an amazing dinner and talked about everything from just the area as a whole, and I really just got to know everyone from the start. Sometimes hosts are very hands-off in their approach to managing the property, but here it's very community oriented. So basically Julian and Raphael and Theo will all be around when you want them to, or when you text them, or it'll just be a random night, and I'll be getting off of work at 11 and I'll see a text from Theo, hey, do you want to grab a beer outside? And I'll just go spend a few hours outside with Julian and Theo watching the films they're making and just exchanging music, and it's truly beautiful to really have that opportunity. Also, when I arrived, new co-livers started to show up as well and move in, and it just, every single person who I've met here, everyone has their story, everyone has amazing things to share, and the conversations have been extremely rich, and there's always someone to do something with. So for example, Max, when he arrived on his first day, we went to Shinan Castle town that I hadn't been to before, and it was literally within 5 minutes of knowing him. He was like, hey, do you want to go in my car and ride over there and check out the castle and see some caves? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And since that moment, we really had a strong bond, from anything from staying up until the sun comes up or just talking about life on a Tuesday at any time. So part of traveling, you know, you really want to experience all the cultural things and everything that's local to the place that you're visiting. And honestly, I'm not a great planner. It's always like I go on a trip, I forget to plan things, and I'm leaving and I'm wishing I did more. But here it's crazy because all I have to do is send a text or I'll get an offer for an experience from Raphael and Julian, and there's just been so much to do here. It would take hours to explain everything that they've organized. For example, yesterday, which was a Tuesday, and I start work at 3, we woke up early in the morning and we were able to take a private plane ride throughout the valley and get extremely close to the castles and see everything from bird's eye view, and it was just mind-blowing. You know, that's something that I didn't even think was possible, but it was an experience offered through the Coliving, and it was amazing. So we flew around for a while, and flying on a plane with your friends and seeing stuff that's straight out of a history book, and then landing and being greeted by more co-livers and drinking champagne, and all of that is just something that honestly I would not have been able to do myself or find myself. And after that, we went to explore this other castle in Valandry. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's just all these things that you can spend hours, you know, trying to build an itinerary online, and it's literally just given to you. And not only is it, you know, go to this place, it's you get the full context of everything you're doing, and there's so much more to experience here and so much more that they have to offer, and I'm just really looking forward to coming back. Since then, there have been about 6 other people living in the castle now, and I can deeply say that I'm going to miss each and every one of them. We had a barbecue last night for me leaving, and everyone was in tears by the end of it, and I wish I could stay, and I just truly know that I'll be back here. And I can't thank everyone enough here for the experience that I've had. Each and every day is honestly a memory that I'll cherish forever, and there's not many places you can say that. Max, can you dance? Max, can you dance for me, please?
Théo, appelle Taco quand tu prends la photo.
Faut vous serrer de fou.
Yes. Tu bouges pas, tac. Bouge pas. C'est bien en tout cas.
Ok.
Oh no.